Hi, good evening everybody. Today I will talk about corona. What is corona? Corona is a virus that appears under microscope like a crown due to multiple projections on its surface. Why they call it COVID-19? Each two letters have abbreviation for the word coronavirus disease. CO for corona, and VI for virus, and D for disease, and 19 for 2019, the year that disease started. How does it spread? As you can see here in the picture, it spreads through micro droplets that distribute during cough and sneezing. It will stay flying in the air of a closed room, then will fall on its surface and will stay alive and can infect several humans. How does it enter human body? By touching contaminated surface, then touching our oral cavity, mucous membrane of our nose and eyes. Who is getting sick? We should take care for our old people, our grandmother and grandfather, where they are at a high risk and can have serious illness. However, young children at a low risk. What are the signs and the symptoms? The infected people will have fever, cough, and sore throat, and finally shortness of breath. How to protect ourselves from corona? By good personal hygiene and frequent hand wash and wearing face mask and stop social gathering and stay at home. And thank you.
I am Ali. All of us hear about coronavirus. It's called COVID-19 that's discovered in 2019. It is a pandemic disease that affects most countries worldwide. It is contagious that transmits from person to person. It can affect anyone, unless in children. The disease symptoms different from one to another, but may be fever or cough or shortness of breath or no symptom. The good thing, we can protect ourselves if we follow the government and the Ministry of Health rules. Rule number 1, stay at home to be safe. Rule number 2, wash your hands frequently, 30 seconds with water and soap. Rule number 3, make social distance 6 to 10 feet. Rule number 4, cough in the tissue, and if you don't have tissue, cough between your arm and wash them with the water and soap. Rule number 5, eat well. But the most important thing, don't stress and stay at home. Thank you.
Hi dear mister, my name is Abdullah. I missed you so much. Today I'm gonna talk about COVID-19 or coronavirus. This virus is epidemic and dangerous, especially who have this virus, because on one touch you can be conveyed. In fact, this epidemic started in China in Wuhan city since 3 months ago. The Ministry of Health in Saudi Arabia were instructed all citizens and residents to stay at home, to not get conveyed. And also, they created a website showing updated numbers of injured and deaths. Unfortunately, currently there is no vaccine to prevent coronavirus disease, but Saudi Arabia has an excellent plan to reduce the spread of the epidemic. To avoid coronavirus, you have to 1. Wash your hand regularly for 40 seconds with soap and water or alcohol. 2. Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. 3. Avoid close contact 1 meter or 3 feet with people who are unwell. And 4. Stay at home and self-quarantine from others in the household if you feel unwell.
Hello everyone, my name is Amjad Al-Alawi. I will talk to you about COVID-19. I think that this is the most famous word in this time. The coronavirus disease is a contagious respiratory illness that can spread from one person to another person. The virus that causes COVID-19 is a novel coronavirus that was first identified during an investigation into an outbreak in Wuhan, China in 2019, December. The coronavirus epidemic is spreading from person to another person in different cities from Saudi Arabia. Risk of infection with COVID-19. The World Health Organization declared COVID-19 epidemic is higher for people who are close contact of someone known to have COVID-19. For example, healthcare workers or household members. Those people need to wear masks or gloves to protect themselves. Other people at the higher risk for infection are those who visited countries with ongoing spread of COVID-19. It is mandatory for them to go for self-quarantine for 2 weeks, which is in the incubation period. The first case of COVID-19 in Saudi Arabia declared on 2nd March 2020. The hospital put in quarantine. It is possible that a person can get COVID-19 by touching a surface that has the virus in it and then touching their hand, mouth, nose, or their eyes. Patients with COVID-19 may experience symptoms of fever, cough, or shortness of breath. People can help protect themselves with everyday preventive action. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your face with unwashed hands. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, or singing happy birthday 2 times while washing your hand. Use hand sanitizers. Stay at home, isolate yourself and keep social distance. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. There's currently no vaccines to protect against COVID-19. The best way to prevent infection is to take everyday preventive action. Stay home and stay safe, and thank you.
Coronavirus has many names. COVID-19. This virus, it is contagious disease. It spread quickly. Coughing, fever, headache, they are the initial symptoms. To save yourself, stay at your home and don't forget to wear your mask.
The copies break out of cells. They infect other cells at a certain point. There are so many virus particles being produced that our normal cells can't work properly, and we get sick. You can help stop the virus by washing your hands. This means sudsing and with soap and rubbing your hands together to clean all your fingers. Under the fingernails and between your finger. You can sing the ABC or come up with another tune that lasts about 20 seconds. Also try to keep your hands off your face, so no rubbing your eyes or nose, putting your hands in your mouth. That way, if there is any of the virus in your hand, you won't give it away to enter the body where it can make you sick. And remember to cough or sneeze into your elbow like a vampire.
and stay at home when you are sick. To protect other way, we have to be away from each other with social distance. We also cannot go outside and visit families and friends.
Hello, how are you? I am Haidar Al-Jarraj. Today I will talk about coronavirus. Coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19 is a respiratory illness that can spread from person to person. The virus that caused COVID-19 is a novel coronavirus that was first identified during an investigation into an outbreak in Wuhan, China. The virus is thought to spread mainly between people who are in close contact with one another, within about 6 feet, through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. It also may be possible that person can get COVID-19 by touching a surface or object that has the virus on it, touching their own mouth, nose, or possibly their eyes. Patients with COVID-19 have had mild to severe respiratory illness with symptoms of fever, coughs, and shortness of breath. People can help protect themselves from coronavirus with everyday preventive action. Avoid close contact with people who are sick. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Wash your hand with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. Use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. And the important thing, to stay at home. Until now, there is no specific antiviral treatment for COVID-19. We ask Allah to save all of our world, and I miss you all, and thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello everybody, Hussam is now with you online. Today we will talk about the coronavirus, which is declared now as the World Epidemic. This pandemic started in Wuhan, in China, back in December 2019. Scientists say that it started in bats and spread later to humans. Some say that people in Wuhan are used to eat bats, and that's how they got the virus. The new coronavirus has been given a scientific name called COVID-19 as abbreviation for coronavirus disease 2019. It's also called novel coronavirus. Now we know some information about the virus. Let's talk about how dangerous it is. Day after day, countries around the world declare thousands of cases and deaths. The virus is so contagious that it's going out of control in some countries like USA, Italy, and Spain. As of today, the number of recorded cases has reached more than 1,700,000 around the world. That's a very big number. Deaths reach more than 100,000. Oh no, it's getting very scary, this virus. Similar to regular flu, coronavirus symptoms include high fever, cold, shortness of breath, and coughing. However, people with low immunity and old ones suffer from the symptoms that can threaten their lives. Now let's see how we can protect ourselves from this virus and or any other viruses. The first thing you should do is keeping your hands clean and sanitize all the time. Secondly, you should avoid crowded places and wear masks and gloves in these places. And if you are in a quarantine, like our case now, you should stay home as long as you can, far from your family or other people, to help in stopping the spread of the virus. That's for today, and please remember to stay at home to stay safe. Salam.
Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim. Today I'm going to talk about coronavirus. In late December 2019, China noticed a new virus called COVID-19, and this virus infects animals, but it was transmitted from animals to humans, and it is transmitted directly between humans without the need for the animal. The virus has a great ability to infection and spread because the incubation period of the coronavirus from 2 to 14 days. The symptoms of coronavirus are high temperature, dry cough, and feeling of tiredness. Symptoms of the coronavirus differ from one person to another. Finally, everyone must follow health system and maintain personal hygiene. Thanks for watching. Your friend Ibrahim Maibid.
Hello everybody, I'm Jamal and today we're going to talk about coronavirus. First of all, coronavirus was the most dangerous virus ever in the world. This virus have a brother called SARS, but corona was more powerful or stronger than SARS. This virus have a scientific name called COVID-19. It stands for Coronavirus Disease 2019, what is the year that the virus started at. Now, where did the virus start from? This virus starts from China, exactly in Wuhan, and now it's moving around the world. So, this virus have symptoms. What is, you feel that your heat was so high and you have a cough and you feel difficult to breathe. And now I'm going to teach you how to save yourself to not have a coronavirus. You need to wear the mask wherever you go. And you need also to have the gloves on in every time. And the most importantly, to wash your hands and to stay at home, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Ahmed Hashim in grade 5F. Today I'm going to talk about novel coronavirus. This virus is an epidemic disease that was identified in Wuhan, the capital city of China, at December 19. The scientists give it name COVID-19, coronavirus disease, and 19 is the year. And then this virus spread globally because scientists said that it started in bats, then spread in human, because people in Wuhan used to eat bats, and that's how they got the virus. Now we have some information about this virus. I'm gonna talk about the common symptoms. The common symptoms for this virus is fever, coughing, and shortness of breath. Sometimes include muscle pain, sore throats, and loss of smell. We have to be very careful about this virus because it's very dangerous. It spreads very fast. The number of confirmed cases worldwide are more than 1 million cases. The most cases are now in USA and Italy, and the death numbers of this virus is frightening too. So for protection, we should follow government instruction about staying home and also use masks and gloves if we have to go out, and wash our hands for 20 seconds at least with soap, especially after touching something, and keep safe spaces between people. Finally, I hope all of you to stay safe and stay home. Thanks. God protect you all and God protect my teacher. Bye. مع السلامة.
Hello everybody, I'm Noor. I'm here to talk about coronavirus. What are coronaviruses? They are a large family of viruses that cause illness, ranging from the common cold to more severe respiratory diseases. One of them is coronavirus, COVID-19. It was declared a public health emergency of international concern on 30 January 2020. Coronavirus outbreak officially declared a pandemic. World Health Organization says on March 11. The incubation between 2 to 14 days after exposure. The symptoms of coronavirus are fever, dry cough, and shortness of breath. Runny nose and sore throat are less common. The transmission due to zoonotic transmission. 2. Human-to-human transmission. Taking nasopharyngeal swab for diagnosis. The prevention. 1. Quarantine and isolation of infected people. 2. Wash hands with water and soap for 40 seconds or use hand sanitizer. 3. Avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth with unwashed hands. 4. Cover nose and mouth with a tissue when cough or sneeze. We don't need to wait for vaccines and therapeutics. There are things every individual can do to protect themselves and others today.
Assalamu alaikum. Today I wanted to talk about a serious issue that we all around the world suffering from. It's coronavirus, or what is called COVID-19. Coronavirus is a deadly virus outbreaking all the world that become a pandemic, attack the respiratory system and cause severe symptoms and breathing failure. It caused a large number of infected cases. Around 2 million people are infected and around 120,000 are dead. Significant procedure and measure must be taken to combat this deadly virus. First, we shall keep our hands clean by washing them all the time and using sanitizers and gloves to ensure we are protected. Keep social distancing between people and break the infection and stop it. If any time you feel flu symptoms or suffer from high temperature, you must isolate from yourself and kept in quarantine to protect your family and people you care for. COVID-19 is a dangerous virus that threatens our lives. It's not a joke. Stay home, keep safe.
Coronavirus disease COVID-19 is an contagious disease caused by a newly discovered virus appeared in the Chinese cities. Wuhan food market at the end of December 2019. The government has now declared that coronavirus is a serious disease and the number of coronavirus cases globally is millions. It has become endemic disease, and the incubation period of this virus is 14 days. After that, the common symptoms will include fever, cough, and shortness of breath. To prevent infection of COVID-19 should be wash your hand with soap or rubbing by sanitizer. First, wash your hand with soap or rubbing rubbing by sanitizer. 2. Practice social distancing and staying away from large group of people. 3. Stay home and self-quarantine if you feel unwell. 4. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing or sneezing by the mask. And at that end, thank you for listening and stay safe.
Okay, I know about coronavirus that it came from the first thing from the China, and then it came to the half of Earth. It's dangerous that it can make you super sick, and then maybe you will die. So that it's so super dangerous. Okay, the symptoms of corona, that it can come to you a super hard sneeze, and it came to you a hot fever. We can protect ourselves from a virus such as the mask that you have, the mask, and the gloves that you have, also the gloves you put it in, and you have also the Dettol, and you put in the hand and wash it, and also the same of the wipes. You can put the wipes in your bag and wash. Real wipes and such as. Also, you have, if you want to protect yourselves, when you have a sneeze, you call the hospital to say to them, I have this thing, and they will do everything. And also you can let you and sit at home and don't go to the people a lot. You sit at home. Also, if you have a sneeze, a hard sneeze, you get on your room. Maybe you have coronavirus, and then you will let your family have it, and then your family may have for all people.
Hi Mr. How are you? Today I will speak about COVID-19 or coronavirus. Coronavirus disease 2019. COVID-19 is an contagious disease. The disease causes illness like the flu with symptom such as a cough, fever, and difficult breathing. It is very dangerous because it is contagious. Many countries around the world declared over the outbreak of COVID-19, such as USA, Italy, China, and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia government worked very hard to prevent the spread.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Haidar Muhammad Al-Amr, and today I will talk about COVID-19. The name COVID-19 is a shortcut of coronavirus disease, which was discovered in Wuhan, China on December 2019. It affects the respiratory system, so it makes symptoms Some of its symptoms are headache, increased body temperature, and shortness in breath. We could protect ourselves from the virus by staying home, never interacting with people until quarantine finishes, wash our hands every hour, and wear masks and gloves when you need to get out, and be safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.